Sorry about that, guys. Sorry everything's going late. I couldn't get my cameras to turn on. I have no idea what was going on with them. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, again, I apologize. I am late. Okay, I'm trying to get everything set up here. You know, having one of those good nights. And luckily, nobody's on yet, so I didn't ward anybody off by not having everything running smoothly. What did I say? So, anyways, how's everybody doing out there as you log in, as you come on? We'll chit chat a little bit. I forgot to grab butter, so I'm going to grab a little bit of butter. And today, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to be making some, what are we making? We're making some cheeseburger gnocchi. And again, I'm sorry I started late. I was having technical problems. I want to see if everything's working. Give me 1 second here. So let's go ahead and check because my cameras weren't working before. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so things are working. That's good. And so who's on? Who's out there? What is going on? Are we ready for some cheeseburger gnocchi? Ready to have, just goof around a little bit, see what is up. So, I know I took the holidays off. I was gone for a little bit. I went and visited my brother down in Dallas, Texas. My son is back from college right now. Just all kinds of fun stuff going on. So how was everybody's holidays? How's everybody doing? We're also going to check. I think I did get set up. Yeah, I missed a few lives. I wasn't doing all my lives just because I was running around with all my holiday stuff too. And then this one started, what is it? 5 minutes late because I couldn't get my cameras working. So, cheeseburger gnocchi. We're going to have a little bit of fun today, do something silly, make some dinner. We're going to look at the next couple days of recipes. It's appetizer time, heading into the Super Bowl. I just like to do appetizers. So we'll go over some of the stuff I got coming out. But to start, what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and jump right into this one because I'm a little flustered from my cameras not going the way I wanted them to. So what are we going to do? We are going to switch over to the food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butter, start getting that melting down. Yeah, plenty of butter. Hey, babe. I literally just started because my cameras weren't working.
They were dead?
I don't know what was wrong with them. They just didn't want to work for me.
Oh, you got them to work?
Yeah, I did. It took a little cajoling, but I got them to work. So let's go ahead. We'll get this butter melting down. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start letting my, well, you know what? Let's go all of the butter. I don't care. Once I get this heated and melted down, we're going to go ahead and drop our gnocchi in. While I get this, is this on? Yeah, it is. So while that goes, why don't we take a real quick look at what I've got coming up the next couple of days for recipes, make it a little simpler on me, let me get myself back together here. So tomorrow on Facebook, oh, that's not what I wanted. Tomorrow on Facebook, we're over on desserts now. So I have these awesome, fun, easy little peanut butter bars. These things were so freaking good, guys. Seriously. Then Friday, right back here, like I said, appetizers. I'm doing Italian sub bruschetta. This really cool, simple appetizer. If you like Italian subs, it's got pepperoncinis. It's got, I mean, it's good. You guys will like it. You really will. And then back here again on YouTube on Monday, I have got a, what is this? A honey sriracha chicken dip. Again, another cool appetizer. I'm having fun with those right now. So that's kind of the, I'm leading into going to the Super Bowl. I like my appetizers. You know, just have fun with that stuff. So let's get this going. Should have probably had the pan heating up already. Sorry about that, guys. So do you guys do anything special for the holidays? Anything fun or... Well, while that melts, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping my onions. I'm going to dice these up. You want one big onion, I guess. I don't have big ones, I have small ones. So I'm going to dice up 3 small onions real quick. Get these going. Maddie had her, for those who know Maddie, my moderator, She had her 13th birthday over the holidays, December 29th. I actually now have 2 teenagers for a hot minute until next year when my son turns 20. I have 2 teenagers. It's a weird feeling. So, okay, here we go. Come on. My onion is fighting me. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and cut open my gnocchi, drop it in there. Chit-chat a little bit because I'm going to get this one going because I'm hungry and this is actually my dinner tonight. There we go. Break this up. I'm going to let it sit for a minute. So how was work today? Slow and boring. The perils of dentistry. Dun dun dun. You're actually home early, aren't you? Again, like I said, normally I'd use 1 large onion for this. I don't have 1 large onion. I'm going to use a bunch of little small ones, get some good onion going. If I can get the skin off my onion, man, it is fighting me today. So did you guys catch the instant pot pollo guisado? I was really happy with that. I love pollo guisado, and I liked doing one in the Instant Pot, doing something a little fresh and different, not the typical always stuff. Let's go in this butter, get them nice and coated. I'm gonna do a few more minutes. Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of versions, like, I mean, family to family, pollo guisado or any like Puerto Rican recipe is a little bit different. You'll notice like I tweaked the Instant Pot one from even my normal one just because I wanted to change it up a little bit and not just hit the exact same, almost lost my knife, not hit the exact same thing all the time. And that's why I had fun with that one. I wanted to see what different I could do with it, I'm thinking maybe one of the next lives coming up I might do another Puerto Rican recipe on a live. See what I can do. I know my guy Joshua, JRoc, is still angling for me to do some more cool mac and cheeses. But I really do like having fun with those Puerto Rican Instant Pot recipes, see what we could do with them. Oy. There we go. Yeah, that's enough onion, I think. I don't need a ton, right? And yes, you can make fun of my knife skills. I am not the greatest with the knife. I know I have just enough skills to be passable. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bowl because I'm gonna end up taking the gnocchi out of there after it's cooked for a little bit. And yes, I just knocked everything off. Screen over. I do bake. I just don't bake on the lives because I end up having to put it in the oven, and then there's nothing to, nothing to watch as it's on the oven. But I do have baking right now on my Facebook. I'm doing a series on desserts. So right now, especially on the Facebook, there's a lot of baking going on. But yes, I do bake. I do have lots of cakes, and I have a not a pistachio cake, but I have a pistachio lush on my channel, which is a really good one. Actually, a pistachio cake sounds good. My mom loved pistachios, so I like working with pistachio, anything pistachio. I knocked over my lighting, so I have a little light stand that is right next to me here for when I take photographs. I just shifted over, and I accidentally knocked it over when I was reaching over, and I had to jump for it because there's a light bulb in it, and I didn't want the light bulb to shatter. That's why I like jumped to catch it before it fell all the way over. So there we go. So I got a little bit of color in my gnocchi. It's not like dark brown or anything, but I do have a little color. You can see they've got some, I don't know how good the cameras are, but you can see it's got a little brown on it. Removed it from the pan. And what we're going to do now, hang on here, let this stay nice and hot. I'm going to take my ground beef. We don't need the full pound. I'm going to go half a pound. You don't need a full pound. That's a lot of beef. So let's go half of this. Throw that in there. We get some salt and pepper in there. Start breaking it up. Now I have a little bit of cumin I'm going to add in. Let me turn this down so I'm not cooking it too fast. I'm going to add a little cumin, paprika. Here we go. And you know what I did forget? I forgot my ground mustard. So let me go grab my ground mustard. So I actually made a meatloaf casserole that had like mashed potatoes, and it was almost like a American version of a shepherd's pie. Let me see, I gotta find my ground mustard real quick. I thought I grabbed it. There we go. Ground mustard. Throw some ground mustard in there. Okay, now that it's starting to brown, I'm going to drop my onion in. What's going on? Nice to see you on. While my onion and beef go, I'm going to dice a little garlic, because as those get to where I want them, I'm going to drop the garlic in. I don't want the garlic to burn, so I'm not doing it quite yet. Let's get a little bit of garlic here. It does. I have like the Bachelor's Cookbook does have meals under like 20 minutes. So it's got quick meals. It has meals under a certain amount of ingredients. So like you only have X amount of ingredients and you don't have a lot to work with. So it has both of those, quick and ingredients wise. Then it's also got some simple ones like cold, quick, throw together ones, you know, for not turning the oven on, but you want to get something easy to eat. Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, gnocchi is good no matter what. I just made a gnocchi beef stew. I'm sure you saw that one. It's like, we inhaled that. Like, it did not last long at all. This is a very fragrant garlic. What do we got? if you're going to med school, you're already doing better surviving than I am. But no, it's a good book. So I know it says Bachelor Cookbook, and I am not a bachelor. I've been married for a while, but I see it as bachelors, like just starting out, just getting things rolling. You know what I mean? So but it's good for that. It does it's got that dorm room. Hey, I don't have actually stuff to cook with. I don't have pots and pans and all that fun stuff. So it was a fun book because while I liked the Puerto Rican cookbook because it got me to dig up a bunch of my dad's recipes and really work with the stuff, because I missed my dad. I'm not gonna lie. What guy doesn't, who doesn't miss their dad? But it got me to work with a bunch of my dad's recipe. The Bachelor's Cookbook got me to work with kind of why I got into cooking and stuff is because I couldn't cook and I wanted to learn to cook simple, easy things. So that one actually got me doing that. And then that took me on ventures like going to meet JRoc and eating boiled peanuts in the parking lot of a hardware store outside of Biloxi. Anyways, so now that it's brown, it's broken up. My onion's starting to soften a little bit. I still have a little bit of pink, so I can see it's still got a little bit to go. Grab my garlic, throw that in there. Those were some big garlic cloves, man. That cooked well. There we go. I'll let that go for a couple of minutes. While that's going, I'm going to actually make myself a little bit of beef broth. Okay, now I'm finally feeling myself again. My cameras are working. I got everything going. Let's go ahead and get this mixed in this warm water. It's not quite warm enough, but it'll work. Seriously, I had never had boiled peanuts before I went to visit JRoc, and oh my god, he had the regular boiled peanuts, and then they had the Cajun boiled, those were good, man. I am not gonna lie, those were really cool. I got to try a lot of new cool stuff down there. And that's the thing that's before I was filming and had my, oh, you're good. I know you've got the whole family thing going over there. So I know you've got a lot going on, JRoc. But yeah, it kind of sucked because the first day I really didn't have my filming down pat when I was down there. So I didn't get a lot of good footage of some of that stuff. And it was just like, man, I got better at filming, as I was going, so I got some cool stuff. But those boiled peanuts, we didn't get the shots we wanted. I didn't realize that till later, but it was still was totally worth it. That's exactly what it was. The guy had a trailer. He had a trailer, and he was out in the back, in the front parking lot of a hardware store, and he had two big vats, and he had the two big vats, and he was just scooping them out. He had just quart-sized sandwich bags, big sandwich bags. He was just scooping them into the sandwich bags. It was so cool. I was just like, man. And that was my first time along the Gulf Coast too. We spent most of the time in the Biloxi area, and then Karl and I shot over New Orleans for just a day, just to say we did it, because I had never been to New Orleans either. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's smelling good. Okay, so I've got this browned. My onions got some color to them. My garlic's nice and fragrant. I'm going to add in my beef broth. And I have some Ro-Tel that I'm going to add in also. Okay, there we go. Like I said, guys, this is not a big deal as far as recipes go. So I got this. Add my gnocchi in. I still have cheese and cream and stuff I have to add in, so don't think we're there yet. I just got to get this stirred together. I'll turn the heat back up. And now I can slow down and go a little bit easier pace because I'm not trying to make sure my onions don't burn and I, dry out my meat and stuff. So there we go. Let me get this back up to heat, up to temp. So where on the Gulf Coast are you? What? Don't have to say exactly where, but like general. Because like I said, man, I'm dropping everything. I was down by Biloxi. Move this out of the way. Grab a drink. I need my cream and start shredding my cheese. Cream, 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 cream. Yeah. Do not have heavy cream. Okay. I don't have heavy cream, so I'm just gonna do my full fat milk this time around. It'll still work, don't worry. And let's shred us some cheese. Okay. We actually wanted to take I-10 on the way back from Mississippi to Atlanta. We're going to go hook I-10 and go north, take the long route. But then we got a flat. And it took them so long to fix it, we had to adjust. So we would have hit the panhandle of Florida. That's the best we would have done. But we were trying to get in a little extra, sightseeing there on that trip. I do want to do more trips like that because, like, I had a ball. There we go. Let's just shred some cheddar. That's what, like I said, I spent, what did we do? We spent almost a week there, right, JRoc? But I really do, I had a lot of fun doing that. And, no, it was 3 days. We spent 3 days there. You were. It totally was. I'll tell you the two highlights, and I'll always put this over. The two highlights of that trip were Catfish Charlie's and going to Mr. Jesse's for gumbo. That gumbo was like life-changing gumbo. I'm not even going to lie, man. So, and I found out I actually have, because I work for, my job is, I work at Aldi Corporate. I'm an analyst there. And I found out, I thought I had like 2 weeks of vacation. I have 20 days of vacation. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with all that. I don't know what to do with all that time off. I've never had time off like this before. I'm just letting this boil a little bit. I want to boil off some of this liquid and get the gnocchi starting to get tender. And then we'll start adding in a little bit more. Oh, you know what I need? I need some green onions, man. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself about green onions. Well, that boils. Let's take a real quick look again. Sorry. I'm having the most unprofessional stream here. I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry. I'm chowing down as I'm talking. Oh, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff I got coming up. Tomorrow, did my voice just crack or? Yeah, Aldi Corporate. I'm in their corporate office up here by Chicago. Tomorrow on Facebook, I have peanut butter bars. So these are almost like a homemade Reese's peanut butter cups. These were so freaking good. I brought these into work after I made them. They got destroyed, completely destroyed. And that's Facebook tomorrow. Then on Friday, I have right here on YouTube a nice little appetizer. We're going Italian sub bruschetta. And I love bruschetta, and I love Italian subs. That's why I did this one. And then Monday on YouTube, I had honey sriracha chicken dip because who doesn't love dip, right? So, anyways, that's what I got coming up for the next few days through Monday. But in like if you go to Aldi and you go to the Aldi Finds, or some people call the Isle of Shame, that's the part of the company I work at. I work in the analytics for the Isle of Shame, and so I get to see some of the cool stuff we got. And then I always walk the aisle, like I go on the weekends, and I'm like, oh man, this is like selling well. I want this though. Like right now we have an adjustable kettlebell that I want, so I'm keeping my eye on that adjustable kettlebell. So there's even things in the, that they have coming down the pipe that I like. So what company does gelato? I don't even know, because like I said, all I see is item numbers. I don't even see half the time what items are, since I'm working with all numbers, doing the yay, analytics, fun stuff. That's part of why I like cooking and doing stuff like this. Is, I mean, it's such a break from what I do every day, because every day I'm coding, doing coding and spreadsheets and all this stuff. And then the Zen time, I've got 2 Zen times, going to the gym and working out, and then you'll see I post a lot of food late on the weekends, like late on the weekends, because that's kind of my Zen time. Everybody goes to bed, and I'm just up late cooking, playing around with stuff, having fun, experimenting. So that's why you'll see I end up using that time. And then my wife, what she'll do is she'll package that up and use that for her lunches and stuff, some of my fun and experimentation. And then I'll take the stuff that I cook sometimes on the for the channel. I'll end up this is not going to work, this is I'm eating. But a lot of times I'll take some of the stuff I make for the channel, end up bringing that into work. And so everybody at office, like working at a grocery store, corporate, doesn't have enough food laying around, I'm bringing more in. My boss is mad at me because she said she just lost 6 pounds and I'm still bringing food in like crazy. Okay. Sorry, I inhaled cheese. Sunday shop. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of boil. Let me feel these. Of course, I'm going to stick my hand. Yeah, they're getting nice. So we'll let this go for another minute. Chit-chat a little bit more. We have Maddie's birthday party coming up in a couple weeks. Anthony goes back to school. He's in college. He goes back to school beginning of February. School actually had the whole of January off. Oh, I said I was going to get green onions. I never did. Rubbish. There it is, green onions. Let's grab a couple green onions here. Get my cutting board again. There we go. Let me switch this. There we go. So yeah, I know I've been off since before the holidays. I was kind of relaxing, using my January just to catch up and get some rest and feeling good. Yes, the gnocchi. But I figured I need to get back on schedule, because if I don't, I'll just let myself sleep all the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We got rid of a lot of liquid. You can go ahead and grab. Typically, I'd use heavy cream, but I'm just going to use a full-fat milk for right now because I cannot find my cream. I don't know if I picked up cream. So we're going to use a little full-fat milk. I'm going to take half of that cheese I shredded, get this mixed together, let it go for another minute. And let's throw a little more cheese in there. There we go. I'm gonna kick my broiler on. I just want to make sure I get everything mixed nicely here. There we go. Let's go another. Okay, that's looking good. That's definitely looking good. There we go. I probably could let a little bit more of that liquid cook off, but yeah, this is going to be good. I'm probably going to drain the fat too after I cook the beef, but I'm just going. Oh yeah, you know what though? Yeah, I went out to lunch today. I got another one. I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna actually write up reviews on all the burgers and create a burger album on Facebook of just the places I hit for all my burgers. Okay, so I've got this nice and thickened up. I'm gonna kill the heat. My broiler's on. So we're gonna take the rest of our cheese, throw it on top. I put a lot of cheese in there. And then I'm going to put this under the broiler for like a minute and a half. I don't want to go too long. I just want to melt that cheese. Let me grab my oven mitt so I don't burn myself. And I will be right back. There we go. Throw that in there. Let's go. Timer. Okay. So I got the timer going. Let's clean this up and we'll bring this back over. Bum, bum, bum. Get a little plate. Make room. Find the lid for my milk so I don't leave it out. Oh my God, chicken and dumplings gnocchi sounds good. That sounds amazing. Okay. Let's make room, make room. That really does, man. I remember my mom used. It sounds like freaking amazing. Where did I put my oven mitt? Because I can't take this out of the broiler without an oven mitt. There we go. Okay. My cheese is nice and melted on top. Give me 1 second, I'll grab the other oven mitt. And there we go. Some cheeseburger gnocchi. I am going to spoon some on my plate. Throw a little green onion on it. Let's grab some of this. There we go. A nice Chicago winter type of recipe. You know, a little comfort food. Oh, didn't turn my timer off. Boom. Okay. Very much a simple comfort food recipe. Oh, I got cheese dangling, don't I? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Nice and melty. There you guys go. Is it focusing? And there we go. Let's go ahead, give it a try, and, well, you know me, dig in and give it a try. It's hot, so I'm only going to take a little to start. I don't want to burn myself. JRoc, did you see the burger I put? Oh my God, this is really good. I caught myself off guard there. I knew it was going to taste good, but I totally caught myself off guard. There you guys go. What are we at? 35 minutes with me joking around, chit-chatting, not even having my head completely right when I started because my cameras didn't work. And we have a full family dinner that you can spoon out and serve, or forget the family, put it in Tupperware for leftover and keep it for yourself. Nice filling, comfort food for this cold weather. And again, let me show the next couple of recipes coming out. I do this one more time. You know, I got to put it out there. So tomorrow on Facebook, Reese's peanut butter bars, not Reese's, just peanut butter bars. Tomorrow on Facebook. Then Friday, we have the Italian sub bruschetta. Then Monday, I've lost my Monday button. We have our honey sriracha chicken dip. And that's the next few days. Other than that, guys, again, trying to get back in the swing of things. Took the holidays off, relaxed a little bit. With the holidays winding down, getting back into... I do need to let it cool down a little bit. But this is really good, guys. Actually, you know what this is, guys? This is awesome. So, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish eating, clean up so my wife doesn't beat me up. Yes, a little... Actually, now I want to make some bacon. I was going to clean up, but now I want to make some bacon just to sprinkle on this. God. That is a good idea. I didn't even think about that one. Gnocchi is so good. I mean, if you like potatoes, you're going to like gnocchi. And who doesn't like potato? But that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you for joining. You guys have an awesome night. Make sure to jump over to Facebook tomorrow to check out those peanut butter bars. And that's it, guys. We'll see everybody next time. And in 2 weeks, so I don't even know what today is. Today is the what? What is 2 weeks? I don't even have my new calendar up yet. Sorry, I'm going to check the date so I can tell you guys. Today is the, what is today? The 18th. So February 1st. February 1st, I'll be back with another live. So we'll figure something out. I know JRoc is pushing for mac and cheese of some kind. He's always pushing for mac and cheese, and I think that's why Katie doesn't pick mac and cheese, just because JRoc pushes for it. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a great one. Thanks again for jumping in. And I promise I'll post the recipe quicker next time and not just jump up with a surprise line.